In our last video, we started to cover competitions we suggest that you participate in 2025. Now, not all of them, but maybe 1, 2, or potentially 3, depending on how much you want to compete. So the next one we're going to touch on is French Throwdown. So the categories for French Throwdown, again, similar to British Functional Fitness, there's quite a range. So you've got individual, but there's different levels of individual that you can participate in, from beginner all the way up to elite. So I can imagine elite will be kind of semi-finals level or close to semi-finals level. Beginners probably, your introduction to CrossFit, with intermediate and RX filling that gap in between. Junior and youth, a little bit more of a limited age category. It's just 16 to 17. Masters, your usual kind of typical from categories from 35 all the way up to 55 plus. So a little bit less in age ranges. So if you're 65 plus or 60 plus, usually you probably have a bit of a tough time. And then teams, similar to the individuals, which is really good. They've got different level of teams that you can get stuck into, from beginner, again, all the way up to elite. This is really good. So it just means that, no matter what level you're at, you're going to be able to, compete at some sort of level when you're, at your level when you get there, which is really, really good. The qualifiers are pretty soon in the year. I think we're relatively close to when the Open is. So qualifier 1 and 2, there's a 14-day window, so a 2-week window to get those done. And then they release a third one the week after they've released 1 and 2. So all workouts have to be done by the 26th. So it's a case where, right, we're going to drop the first 2 on you, and then on the 18th week later, they drop a third on you. So in that kind of 2-week window, you need to complete 3 qualifiers. I'm pretty sure that these are just individual qualifiers as well. I think there are separate qualifiers for team. I tell a lie. I've just checked. The qualifiers for teams are the same as the individual. So again, if you do the qualifiers that release, and all 4 of your teammates have done it, 2 male, 2 female, then you can go and compete if you make it into one of the categories. So yeah, 3 qualifiers to do by the 26th of February. The finals, if you do qualify, are in Montpellier in the south of France, which is very, very nice, I'm sure. So it'll be great weather, no doubt. And that's the 8th to the 10th of May for the finals. Depending on the category, they do have on the website what you need to do to be in each category. When you are doing your own bit of research about French Throwdown, would recommend going to the website, just quickly go into the rule book and just having a look. It says here that the different divisions will have clear required movement stipulated for the different categories. So yeah, would strongly recommend that you have a look at this. And like I say, it should somewhere stipulate what you need to be able to do to qualify for each category. Okay. Like I say, pros for this. So the dates have already been released, so you can plan your year. It's well established, organized competition. That's a great experience. It's been around since like 2014 or something like that. So it's like 10 years. It's nearly 10 years that it's been around. So they know what they're doing. There's plenty of options with the different categories. It's in the south of France. The weather's probably going to be really good. And when you look at on the website, the stadium, the new location, it looks really, really nice as well, to be honest. Cons, with it being in Montpellier, it might be a little bit harder to travel to. There is an airport close to it, but I'm not sure if you would be able to fly there from wherever you're based. So that might make it a little bit more difficult. Similar time to the Open. So again, it depends what you're prioritizing. If you decide to prioritize in-person competition this year, French Throwdown is a great shout, and one we highly recommend. And one other thing is, obviously, with the travel and stuff, it might be a little bit more expensive to get there, but ideal for the great pastries, I'm sure. So yeah, definitely check out their Instagram, check out the website, see what information you can find. Yeah, and seriously consider doing French Throwdown this year. Next time we are going to cover SID events, but only if they have released dates for UK Championships. If they haven't, I will cover graft events next. Stay tuned.